What up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Double dusted discussion. Strong and wrong, boys. Actually, we threw around hot dog talk. Whoa. We threw around hot dog talk.
Big hot
See,
dog.
I kind of messed up saying it now that hot dog talk's off to a bad start. So
And
let
I
that one
threw it
marinate in the
around.
background for a second.
By threw it around, I mean I already have 5,000 business cards.
Yeah, but the reason why hot dog talk's not that far off is something came across my desk today. I'm serious, guys. Oscar Mayer, you know the weenies? Yeah, listen what's going on there. New stuffed hot dogs. Cheese, jalapeno, cheddar, and chili. Not even that hype.
No.
This news. How do they get off with this news, putting that out there, being like, we're stuffing our dogs with cheese?
Yeah.
That's not even that crazy.
I feel like people have
But
been
that's
doing
hot
that.
dog moves. Yeah, that's some hot dog moves. But you know who's been doing that? Sausage has been doing that. What's up with sausage in the whole hot dog game? Sausage is always there too, like off to the side. I really value a good sausage.
A good sausage, you can't beat it, but it really, that pause, mega pause at the beginning of the pod. But it's this hot
Sausage
dog
pause.
This is
Big episode of Epic Mealtime, dude.
that's
Sausage
true, yeah.
pause?
Yeah, that's very 2023.
Pretty sick year.
No, but this is,
I remember it well.
yeah, this is a big deal. I mean, you'd eat
What,
this.
they're stuffing their dogs?
Yeah, why not? Jalapeno cheddar? You're not down?
No.
I never really f***ed with stuffed hot dogs.
Or
Like, and even when it's a sausage, I prefer to not have fruit or cheese.
yeah,
but
that
I
makes
don't
like those weird gaps in it.
Yeah, I don't want.
I'll tell you
that.
what,
I
the
don't want cheese.
VP is not making it sound very good with his statement.
VP of Oscar Mayer,
Yeah, they're like, whether seeking a spicy twist or a pop of
You
creamy
spoke to
cheese.
them?
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't know.
Papa creamy cheese.
No, bro, they had a press conference when they dropped these
We
stuffed
strive to
dogs.
feed fans' appetite for category offerings that are currently only available from quick service restaurants. So you can only really get this vibe
At
at
a
a quick service
7-Eleven.
restaurant. You got to go to like,
7-Eleven.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What are the hot
You
dog
say quick
restaurants?
service
You guys like-
restaurant. I think about a hot dog rolling around and
Yeah,
like a
doing
little fucking
laps.
box. It's like a little box at a gas station.
Would you
This
pick
is-
cheese, jalapeno cheddar, or chili cheese? Jalapeno cheddar sounds pretty good right now.
Probably jalapeno cheddar because I'm hoping the jalapeno. I don't really like cheese in a hot dog.
They've been crunching the hot dog numbers, and this is how they came to this. There's a lot of information.
You think
out there
they
about
like
hot dogs.
market
I don't
tested
like
this?
the
No, I
picture.
know
But look
they
at the
did.
picture. They got the hot dog cut in half, and it looks ugly. Like
Yeah, it
cheese
looks
coming
like-
out of it.
Yeah.
This
It looks like
like,
digitally added
you know, it
cheese.
Looks
way
like
worse-
walls
way
in
worse than
Doom
person.
2. It's like walls in Doom 2, like on the last levels.
Listen, they popped. They
Sick
did,
movie.
but they came to this information. They came to this decision through a lot of research, and millions of consumers last year in 2023.
What
requested-
numbers are you lying about right now?
I'm telling you
Millions
the
of
truth.
kids? Who told you
No, this is here. The National Hot
This is
Dog
here.
and Sausage Council actually has been reporting on this. And
Yeah,
so this
you
is
have
really
a
important
seat. You
information.
have a seat on the Hot Dog National Council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Do you know how much money they
Remember
spent-
that.
Do you know how much money was spent on hot dogs and sausages in U.S. supermarkets in 2023? Just take a guess.
Dude, are you getting hot
Wild
dog
guess.
kickbacks, bro?
No, no.
Really?
Hold on.
Wait,
Take a guess. How much money do you think was spent?
So there's what?
What's the
400
question
million
exactly?
people,
No.
and they're all buying fucking.
Wait. What's
In
what's the question?
2023, America spent
You
how
love
much
2023.
on hot dogs and sausages in U.S. markets?
They
In US
spent.
supermarkets. So you went to the
2
supermarket, you roll in, it's 4th of July.
It's
You're
a
all
it's a
hyped.
50 it's a $15 billion industry.
You think it's 15 billion?
Yes.
Wait, what's the question here?
Come on, think about it. There's
is this
400
question?
million people. You're telling me on average they're not spending like a fucking, I don't know, how much would 400 million times 365 be?
That's a question for the mathematics podcast, not this one. The two.
I'm just saying, I feel like
podcast
America
is
is every American spending
That's
at
like-
least
I've-
$1 on hot
How many
dogs a
people
day
went to
on
a-
average.
How many people went to a supermarket, Harley, and bought a hot dog in 2023? A package of hot dogs. How many people? How much money was
Oh,
spent
shit.
overall? If you were to guess, you like this game, eh?
$1 billion? $8
$8 billion. Okay.
billion.
Yeah, man. L.A., New York, Dallas, top dog consuming.
Is it
cities.
something weird too that like July 4th they buy 2 billion? Is there some crazy
There's-
stat like
there's
that?
definitely-
I love my outliers.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
think about just baseball games alone.
No, I don't want to think about baseball games alone. It sounds like a nightmare. Me
But
thinking
did you
about
know-
baseball
did-
games alone.
Did you know that there was a National Hot Dog and Sausage Council?
No, but now I'm going to assume that there's probably a council for absolutely everything.
There definitely is. There's they're pushing big hot dog and they're answering the big questions about hot dogs. If you have any questions,
Who's asking these questions?
the Queen of Wien will let you know. You know the Queen of Wien? You ever heard of the Queen of Wien?
I've never heard of the Queen of Wien. This is a
Ms.
person?
Riley.
Yeah, she's running the hot dog council. I mean, I can
Queen of
only
Wien.
imagine. Listen, they are pushing. First of all, they're pushing. They don't want a hot dog.
President,
sandwich.
National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, Janet Riley,
Retired.
aka Queen of Wiener.
Yeah, she left. Now she's
Retired,
consulting.
yeah.
She's consulting now.
Yeah, they took
Queen of
away
Wien
her
is crazy.
stripes.
What do you think of that picture of her where it says Queen of Wien? What's going on there?
She looks a lot like my buddy's mom.
Oh,
Really?
tell me more about her.
You know her.
What
do you think about?
Oh
fact
shit! Holy fuck!
What do you
She really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't need to tell me who. I see it instantly.
It's actually funny who it is.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Someone I know.
It's
obviously.
someone who's listening.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Their mom's the Queen of Wien. That's pretty savage, guys.
Yeah.
That's a mean joke to be playing on them.
Imagine she has like a double life. She's like,
I don't think you can hide this one. The Queen of
Yeah,
Wien.
you
very
don't hide
public.
being the
Queen
Queen
of
of
Wien.
Wien.
Is
Come on,
everywhere.
yeah.
She's
You-
doing.
you-
she's
come
doing
on.
Fox News.
She's
doing
living the
local news
Wien.
everywhere. She's consulting on hot dog conspiracy issues or hot
yeah,
dog
no. Heavy is the
issues.
head that wears the crown.
Exactly. Like she even. I caught this video. So like they're pushing hot dog facts on you. It's a little like tongue in cheek, but I think they really don't.
Who's pushing
like
hot dog
ketchup.
facts on you, by the way? No one's who? Oh yeah, that's true. I knew that.
No
Yeah,
one's
no-
pushing
no-
though. No one's
Unless you live
pushing
in
because
Canada.
if you made it to this level, you sought this out.
No. The Queen of Wien's everywhere, bro. Sorry. She's all
Yeah,
over
you
the
think
place.
she's
I
inserting
saw her on
herself?
global news. She's everywhere. She's all over in Canada. And if you're in North America,
Global means the world.
and if you want to
Donnie.
talk, no, if you
Global means the world. That's literally tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First fact.
Came over on
by
the
way.
Telegraph.
First fact. Hot dog is not a sandwich. That's the number one fact they're putting out right now.
They're
Already
just
off
trying
to a bad start.
Yeah,
There's
terrible
a-
start.
They don't want to be lumped in with sandwiches. They think
I get it
sandwiches
though.
suck,
I
or, like,
understand.
a hot dog is unique. What do you
Exactly.
understand about it?
I understand why they're so I disagree with the point, like from the outset, but I understand why they want to play that up because like the
course.
sandwich space is overcrowded and they're like, we have a unique product here. The sandwich people aren't offering hot dogs.
Bro, a hamburger doesn't want to be considered a sandwich either, I promise you.
Right. They're trying to make their own space in
But
the
we
market.
all agree in this room on the
Dude,
double
Harley and I have
discussion.
went so deep on this that he got to the point where he almost convinced me that soup was a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. When
Yeah.
breadcrumbs in it, when it has breadcrumbs in it, it's a sandwich. You're right.
There are ways to
That's
present it.
true. Yeah.
I think
Like-
at the end, humans are sandwiches. Blood and bone calzones. Calzones are sandwiches. That's a whole other discussion, but they're off off to a bad start here with this hot dog talk.
Yeah. They're pushing it. What's funny too is that it's very like it's hot dogs and sausages. Like sausages are such a throw in. They're like, I guess we'll take your money, big sausage. Like, sure, but hot dogs is really what we're here for. We're really
Pause
here to
on
push
big-
hot
Pause
dogs.
on big sausage, bro. All this guy's been talking about is big sausage.
This is the mega pause opening. To
Why
the
is this guy
podcast.
talking about big sausage?
First of all, LA is the Glizzy Kings. LA
Yo,
residents
how
consume
dare you.
Most hot dogs in any other city. Just so
Is
you
that
know.
that's their hockey team?
Oh, the Glizzy Kings? That's
Yeah.
true. No, LA residents are they're just glizzing up.
They are the LA Kings, and
That
they
is
do
true.
be glizzing.
Yeah. Hot dogs were one of the first foods eaten on the move. One of the first foods is a really weird way to put it. What is it?
Say, we'll finish that sentence again.
Hot dogs were one of the first foods eaten on the moon.
Interesting.
Like one of
Hey, yo, that's crazy. You get to the moon and you just can't help yourself. You gotta fucking
Yeah, they put that
crazy?
American flag in it, and they're
that's
like, "Yo,
crazy.
bust
What
out
did
the
he put on
barbecue."
it?
they're
What do you
having
put on
meetings,
it?
they're having meetings at NASA. They're like, what's the first thing we're gonna eat? What's the most American thing we can possibly do right now? Hot
What
dog?
did they put on their hot dogs?
Not ketchup.
Freedom.
You can't put ketchup on past 18 years old. That's only or if you live in Canada.
That's that's what's crazy is that like I love ketchup on a hot dog. I like ketchup and mustard. But I did realize very early on that Americans are like it's mustard is the hot dog thing.
Yeah,
And
it is.
and I want to like make an argument for ketchup, but then there's also people in Quebec ketchup and mayo is common on hot dogs, and that's low key crazy, also low key fire.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I'm down.
because ketchup
Yeah,
and
but-
mayo kinds of
it kinds of ketchup and mayo kinds of
it kind of ends up being sort of like a Thousand Island dressing adjacent flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
you know?
little bit.
it's like having it's like
Missing a little
like
relish.
It's like a creamy tomato.
I mean,
Yo, this guy on the moon talking about creamy
Yo,
tomatoes.
free my boy creamy tomato.
how about this? A hot dog without meat
He'd be
or poultry
locked up
cannot
in
be
the
called a
can.
dog. They're coming after non-meat products right now, big time. Big hot dogs coming after.
Wait, but they're locking down chicken hot dogs?
They're locking down any meat is. Dog without meat or poultry cannot be called a hot dog. So
Meat or poultry?
counts.
Oh, really? So what
Yeah.
about fish hot dogs? You just fucking start where gefilte fish like that?
Fish hot dog is a fire product.
Gefilte fish.
No, that's don't say
That's how literally that's what it is.
I know, but no one puts it between a bun. It's like two. It's
Well, but yo, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know that
Lynch's Salad
gefilte
Emporium,
fish is
dude.
that
Yo,
hype,
first
guys.
gefilte
Lynch's
fish hot dog
Salad.
out there. For everyone who's listening, a gefilte fish sucks altogether. It's a what is it?
Gefilte fish
Like a
isn't
loaf of
good.
fish?
It's like a
but
fish pate.
It's literally like a hot dog. It's like all the bad parts of the fish, just like the bad parts of the
Yeah,
pigs,
made into a
and
sort
made
of
into a
pate
tube. But you actually eat it like
in
cold.
slices. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to slice it. I don't like it, but I also like don't really like liver. But if I have it with liver and onions and
Chopped
horseradish, then the whole thing is good. The
Yeah.
whole package is good.
Yeah.
But like every time I eat it,
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
not.
oh my God, my people are disgusting.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Oh my gefilte.
How about the fact that they said a
Stop
hot
saying
dog is
they, dude. You don't say
Hey,
they.
this is I'm going to nominate you for this. This is where I'm going.
You're talking
with
about
all
that
this.
every time you say that, you mean the National Hot Dog and
The
Sausage
national hot
Council?
dog. Yeah, correct. That's right. And the Queen of Wien, of course.
You know
A
what
hot
they
dog
said?
is a sausage, but a sausage isn't necessarily a hot dog. What's going on with that? Is that true?
A
What did they say?
sausage?
A hot dog is a sausage,
Yeah.
but a sausage isn't necessarily a hot dog.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed. But I'm still trying to think about what makes us a hot dog different right now.
The flavor,
Okay.
I guess. The
No,
fact that
no,
it's
no.
like a little fucking hot dog.
Because I've had hot dogs that like have a snap to it and have like a twisted end like a
It's
sausage.
interesting you say
Pink's
snaps
is like
to it.
that.
Not all dogs have casing that you can eat. Some of them come with casing that comes off. If you
Yeah.
watch the Queen of Wien's YouTube channel, you would understand that they've been talking a lot about.
I'd rather think about baseball alone.
You like baseball alone? So really all this is to say is I think that the Queen of Wien's retired. And I was gonna nominate you as the next person to run the hot dog council. The hot dog
Yo,
council.
dude.
But I thought you
Let
need
me
like
get to the moon first, bro.
But like I thought maybe like what if you were like the Kong of Dong? We're just
Whoa.
spitballing right now.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I don't know. I
Like-
don't know if I'll be honest. Like,
Where are you
side
going
note,
with
I don't
this?
think I'm packing enough to be the Kong.
You don't
of
think
Dong.
you could be the Kong of Dong?
Nah, I
What
think I'm
about-
meeting people. They'd be like, "I thought you were the Kong of Dong,"
You know, like, yeah.
and
You
I'd
could
be
be
like,
the-
"Nah,
you
but I'm still the king of Ding."
Aw.
What about the Riz of Gliz?
Oh, the
Bro.
Gliz Rizzler.
You're going back to Glizreal.
The Riz of Gliz. Yeah, there you go. There you go, man. She's the Queen of Wien. I mean, that she's been pushing that heavy. Like, there have a video of her. I put a video in there for you to look at.
I love this part of the process. Before packaging, the hot dogs are weighed to ensure that they're the appropriate size and examined to make sure they aren't broken.
Oh,
Yeah, you like that?
I love this part of the process.
Why she like that part?
You think that's the truth? You think she, or just like it's a right? She had a writer.
I think the whole thing's joking, but I really can't tell.
You think
Calling-
this whole thing's joking?
I just know calling herself the Queen of Wien is pretty wild as like a older than middle-aged woman walking around. Like she's everywhere going, I'm the Queen of Wien.
You think
very,
she's like, so
Wait,
it's like a
is this a
tongue-in-cheek way of
sanctioned-
her saying that she likes getting dicked down by that little
I just think it's you
hot dog
don't think
cannon?
it's kind of odd. Like you don't think it's like everyone's bought into this idea of her being the Queen of Wien. Like it's just like there's some
But
weird
why are you giving so much weight to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council?
they're a big deal.
We only have like 600 subscribers here.
Dude said,
That's
I didn't-
not like that doesn't decide. if
I didn't
someone's
say
like-
it.
I'm not saying the values attached to like
No.
trust me, my subscribe doesn't mean shit, you know. But I'm just saying like what's giving a lot of weight.
If
to
the
this.
hot dog, if it's 4th of July or someone wants to talk about hot dogs, who do you think they're calling? They call up Tyson Foods. They call up Oscar Mayer. They call up all these. They're like, oh, make sure you talk to the Queen of Wien over here.
Hebrew
Who's
National.
Who's calling who?
They're calling her for a segment. Just like when they call us, they're like, "Oh, can you guys come in and?"
Oh, she's cutting into my shit. She's like doing
big
tours
time.
talking about hot dogs.
100%. She's top of the list.
Remember when they flew me out to go look at the biggest hot dog in Green Bay?
Johnsonville.
It's crazy, dude. They flew me out to Green Bay to go look at a sausage. And I got there. I was like, yo, it's crazy. They had me on camera. I was like, this sausage is fucking huge. It was like 100 yards. It was like a football field.
Yeah.
And they're like, Harley Morenstein of Epic Mealtime.
And I was like, yo, this sausage is huge now all once.
Glizzy wasn't even invented
It's
that.
a whole football field.
Yeah.
And I literally got flown down just to be like,
Well, they love pushing stats like that. If you,
but
if you
yo,
make
so
hot
what? She's
dogs-
doing that. She's doing that.
Was
now?
she
Yeah.
there? She
She's
must have.
going down. She's going. She was. Did I see her there?
She may have been
Probably,
there.
yeah. I mean, she was.
Let's
her
Should I
go
aura-
to
go
the-
back to my? Should I go
her
back
aura
to my
must have
vlog
been-
and scan through it?
Yeah, her
Yeah,
aura
let's-
must have been too much for you to handle.
Bro, let's go to the archives.
Maybe she saw me and she was like, "That's what I want to do." She caught the vlog and she was like, "That's what I want to do."
I'm pushing hot dogs forever. I'm changing. This is me. You're like, that's the sauce boss. I'm the Queen of Wien.
Well, how did you get to the Queen of Wien? How did you get to this?
I just was. I was just reading stories and I came
First of all,
across it.
everything
You
already
merely
sounds like you're
adopted the
lying.
Wien. I was born
No,
in
it's
it.
not a lie. No,
No, already it sounds like you're making shit up. How did you get to the Queen of Wien?
I was reading a story about Oscar Mayer. And then
What
I saw
risky
all these.
Oh,
stats.
this came from the Oscar Mayer
all-
stuff in their hot dogs.
Yeah, because they were talking about the statistics behind hot dogs. 8 billion sold in 2023. That's the kind of money coming
Okay,
in.
yeah, but then when did it get to her?
Then I went to the national. Then I was like, oh, okay, this is who provides all the data to be, who crunches the numbers.
Were you doing all this while you're shitting or what? Where are
No,
you when you're
this
like
is-
going
no.
deeper in this?
I feel like this was a risky click. You found out about the Queen of Wien, and then
No.
you're like, "Oh fuck, not what I was looking for." But I'll write
No.
this down for the
Yeah,
show.
you think it was-
So you were at this site and then you went on that site. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
someone.
Well, I was
eventually
digging deeper because we were talking about how hot dog. Donnie asked, or you, both you guys asked a question about eating hot dogs and having a burger for dinner. So I was just,
I love that
Let's
conversation.
call her up. Leave a voicemail.
I thought about getting the head of the
Next time, we'll do it next
yeah,
time.
I think I wouldn't mind having the head of the national hot dog and sausage. I think it's interesting that sausage really.
You
is.
want the head of national hot dog and sausage?
yeah.
Hey,
This is
you're on the
a
moon.
conversation. I can't believe you don't want to be the Conga Dong, bro. I had a whole thing.
No, King of Ding is better already.
Yeah, I'm the Coinka Doink.
The Doink of Boink. How about the Riz of Glitz? You don't like that one? No?
No.
Yo,
Okay.
what if the King of Ding and the Queen of Wien bring peace in the Griddle East?
That's possible. It's possible. Hot dogs are saving lives.
Who told you that?
I'm buying into the propaganda. What can I say? Listen,
Just saving lives.
the
Yeah.
Mouse House likes hot dogs. Mickey Mouse first on screen
Oh,
words were a hot
shit.
dog.
Fucking-
Mickey Mouse's first words were hot dog.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's a fact, dude. These are the
Calm
facts.
down.
They're
Not
spinning
one.
right
Not
now.
one that someone knows.
Now
What was
we
it?
do.
It was in like
we need, which one was it? When did he say it? And
How much
it
you
was-
think it-
And why? How was it
Steamboat
racist?
Willie?
How much do you think it costs?
$1 billion.
No. How much do you think it
12
costs
18
12 billion,
billion.
12 billion.
18
to
billion.
own to run a
450
hot
million.
dog vendor, like a vending situation outside New York Central Park Zoo? How much do you think that costs a year?
$390,000.
Wrong. 300K.
Dude, why'd you say wrong so harsh? That was a pretty
Yeah.
sick guess, dude.
I
I could have been so wrong. I had
You're off by,
infinity
like-
numbers to choose
You're off
from.
by 25%. Not that good. Sorry.
Pretty fucking good.
It's all right.
Sorry, 33%.
I could have been off by an infinity percent.
No. Come on.
Like
We've
the
done a lot
window
of hot
was
dogs,
the
come on.
window was endless.
The window was the wall.
The window's like an anomaly in thinking. Infinity. Are infinite and infinity different things?
No.
No.
Hit me with that. Hit me with that Joe Rogan shit for a second. Hit me with that Joe Rogan shit. Is infinity and infinite different things?
One's
The only
measured- one's
difference
measured
is-
in hot dogs and one's measured in time.
And one's measured in DMT.
Listen, that's enough hot dog talk for you guys, obviously.
I knew that already.
It
That's enough hot dog talk.
was good though. It was good.
No,
We're
listen,
like-
listen. You guys aren't buying in yet, so I get it. Next time
What do you
we
mean?
get
We're into hot dogs.
I feel like you got like sort of enchanted. You need to like step
remember
away
when
from
I
the
hung-
Queen of Wien. Did you subscribe or something?
I may have consumed. I've consumed all their videos. Yeah.
Remember when I humped that glizzy?
Y'all want that candy glizzy, boy? Y'all want that candy glizzy, boy? Y'all want that candy glizzy, boy? 21 pounds of candy in the candy glizzy.
I humped that big glizzy in the kitchen.
You don't watch the podcast, do you? Like on YouTube?
Me?
No, Harley doesn't. Neither of you.
I like
I bought
mostly
it.
I just listen, but sometimes I watch.
So no one, I don't think people caught it, but when we were talking glizzies and we were like, "Oh, I'm like the glizzy king." I pulled.
You got put me humping the big glizzy.
Two of your famous, no, not even your best glizzy moments. I put on there. There's one where you're smelling a hot dog.
I'll tell you my best glizzy moments ain't on camera, pimp.
You
My
have a
best glizzy
highlight
moments
reel.
ain't on camera, pimp.
Yeah, you got a highlight reel. You got a highlight reel.
Bro.
One where you take the hot dog.
That sounds like a low light reel.
We're making a glizzy lasagna. It's fucking ridiculous. And you're like, take a hot dog and you go and you sniff it across. And I'm like, that's the top
Dude,
five
I don't
moment.
know if that's me.
That is 100%. You have
We
it.
doing we working with some AI shit then.
And then there's one where you, instead of humping the glizzy, you and Amir are eating the glizzy together, mouth
I
to
don't
mouth.
like that. I don't
put
like
both
that.
those in there,
I don't
yeah.
like that.
I still have nightmares of us being like 10 years old at camp and you fucking there was a
Hurry
hot
up,
dog
dude,
Hurry up. Like the hangout. So bait. Let's go, bro.
It's even better.
Exactly.
I know,
you
but
were
like, get
asleep.
through it, dude.
You were
Like, you're
asleep.
like, you and I,
You and
as
I,
kids,
as children,
in camp, what you did, I
camp.
remember.
when we
What's
were
going on?
10 and you ate fucking, I think it was 25 hot dogs or something.
Yeah, I was way too young to eat all those hot dogs.
Yeah, you ate 25 hot dogs and you were sleeping in my tent that night and I was like giving you shit. I was like, bro.
You were like, get out.
Yeah.
Like naked or in a
Yeah, and I
bun?
was like, yo, this guy's mean, dude.
Were they in a bun or just straight up hot dogs?
A couple
Probably
of them,
in a
couple
bun.
Of them, a couple of them, we lost the buns because everyone was done eating and there was like no buns left. But I was still like, yo, keep them dogs rolling, pimp.
Yeah.
You really
He
don't know.
just went for like, I don't know, some
A lot of them
unofficial
weren't
record.
even. A lot of them weren't even like that cooked. I was like seeing it. I'm looking and I'm like, that's good, dude. Pass it. It doesn't really change much from here. Give me that.
They are cooked, right? Like they're pre-cooked.
Yeah, they
Just
put
kinda-
them-
just
well,
kinda
they put them
grown.
through like a steaming process and they end up washing them down with cold water after. This is a whole
I'm
process.
starting to think you're the Kong and Dong, bro.
No, maybe I should apply to be the head of the hot dog and sausage.
Are you gonna be the Kong and Dong?
Sure, if you're not down, I mean you're the face.
If
of
it's
this
open.
operation.
Imagine this. By the
I'll
way, I
be
was
the.
watching-
I can be like the general manager. You can be the face of the operation. I feel like you suit it better than I do.
And what? You'll be whispering in my ear. You fucking sneaky
Yeah, I'll be handling the meetings with all big hot dog and sausage. They can hang out in a separate room, obviously, because they're not doing big business. They probably only did about $1 billion out of $8 billion, I would say.
All handle
And
the
the sausage,
sausage
realistically,
end. That's Donnie's corner.
yeah, Donnie can handle those.
Yeah.
That's more like mom and pop shops. That's
yeah,
not really
me and the fucking
that's
the
not-
schnitzel people.
Yeah, you guys can
I
get together.
I saw Godzilla -1 like a couple days ago
Okay.
in VR. By the way, it's what I do. I watch movies in VR sometimes.
Okay.
Let that sit in. I want you to think about how fucking sick ass cyberpunk sick I am, dude. I took pills too to handle my nausea. I took fucking pills and then so I can consume my cyber content.
Wow.
And I watched Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about it after because Godzilla is there and the Americans are like tracing where he is at and the Japanese are like tracing where Godzilla is. And I was like thinking like about King Kong and Godzilla. And then I was like, imagine like King Kong and Godzilla existed on this planet. And imagine you're like an American dude and your tax money goes to like
Oh my god.
paying to repair buildings and stuff that Godzilla fucks up.
Mhm.
And like you also your taxes go to King Kong to like feed him
Yeah.
so that he's strong enough to fight off Godzilla.
Mhm.
And so like you're never even gonna see King Kong in your entire life, and all your tax money is just buying all these bananas.
Dude, have you
Like
seen the
tons
American
and tons
defense
of
budget?
bananas.
Yeah.
But how crazy would that
Are
be?
you what is that? Is that a McCain Deep and Delicious?
You pulled out a chocolate deep and delicious just like that. That's crazy.
Is that a
bro. Let me
McCain
hold
Deep
that
and
up.
Delicious?
What?
Don't do
Bro,
that.
what
Don't
are
you dare do that.
This?
Yo, that looks
Dude.
sick.
You like how I called it just from your forkful? I knew exactly what the
How
fuck
cold
that
is it?
was.
Is it cold at all or is it what?
I was waiting for you guys.
You're mad, eh? You're mad I guessed it on the first guess.
No.
You wanted to slow play this one.
This is my snack.
That's your snack.
Tell me how much is the calories for the whole cake if you murk it all? What's the cost? I always need to know the cost of full damage. Like if I have a cake like that I know I could finish, I need to know what it is.
2,000, 1,800.
Yeah, because I'm eating that in
Bro.
like 2 days.
You're jarring peanut butter. At this
I'm
point.
literally counting calories on a 2-day span now, maybe 2.5 days to make up for that.
What were we talking about though?
I'm talking about how crazy it would be if you were like a taxpayer and a portion of your budget went to buying tons of bananas to feed King Kong.
And I'm saying the American defense budget is already that absurd.
You're never even going to see King Kong. And like Godzilla's there, like paying for all that damage. That's crazy, bro. This endless, they got you caught up in this endless cycle, bro. With King Kong and Godzilla, you're buying all these fucking bananas. You never even get to see King Kong.
Did you eat cat
Right?
bananas?
Like all this King Kong starting to sound ring wrong. Bing bong. No one's home. King Kong is. You have to buy him bananas.
This is part of the social contract, is feeding King Kong.
That's why the Cavendish are going extinct.
The Cavendish?
The Cavendish Beniner.
Cavendish
What is that?
bananas.
Oh shit, the Cavendish bananas. Dude, I saw that in a video on YouTube I was listening to.
Yeah, you mean
Yeah, was
these
it
three
Double
big
Dust
dick
Eater
boys-
podcast?
These three big dick boys having a double dusted discussion. They were so strong and wrong. Bing
was-
bong.
Hot
No
dog
one's-
talk. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Hot dog talk. Keep talking about that hot dog.
Hot dog
Let's TikTok more hot dog talk.
I gotta say,
Say it.
so I was inspired because I saw a guy talking about.
No, that cake's not all the way down your throat. I hear it.
Start over. Start over.
Take a good wet swallow and then start again. No,
Bite
not
and
another
sip.
bite.
Bite and
They're
sip.
gonna be
bro.
so deep. This is like a balloon. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I saw this guy who was talking about. It was actually a very funny story arc for him. They made a very viral TikTok about McCain Deep Dish, and he was like, "Here's the price in 2020 for McCain Deep Dish at every store, like Walmart, I don't know, fucking Shoppers, God knows what." And it's like they all went up like quite a bit, like a couple dollars at least in the last like year or two, like everything else. But McCain, these cakes specifically are meant. These are like, this is what you buy when you have no money and you're very stoned with 4 people. And you're like, oh, this is $3, this cake here. And we get the maximum amount of fuck up for the least amount of money. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. People were complaining in the comment section. And then like not too long after that, I saw him like going to the McCain. This guy popped up again. Of course, the algorithm got me. And he's like, now he's at the McCain like factory, like hyping McCain up. And I'm like, you kind of are shitting on them, talking about their prices. And they were like, no, we're going to reverse engineer this whole situation. We're going to take this guy. We're going to roll out the red carpet. Now he's like a spokesman for McCain Deep Dish. This cake cost me $8. This thing, $8 for this thing.
who is this guy that sold out and became McCain Pawn?
BC.
And
Bob.
how come you're in it
That's
for
actually, I
$8?
think, his name. I think I got it right.
Bro, stop taking bites and talk to us.
Let
for
him,
Christ's sake.
let him eat. Let him eat.
Man.
It's hard to look at a cake in front of your face and not be focused on eating
Yeah,
the cake.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
why
say to you
neither
when
of
you
us
started
have
your
cakes.
story. I was gonna be like, you want to finish your cake first, and then tell us about it. What's this guy's name?
Bro,
BC Bob.
brought a fucking cake to a gunfight here.
I feel like you're just jealous.
No, that's me.
There are Krispy Kreme donuts behind me.
Did you guys fuck with these when you were younger? And did you have these or no?
Yeah, heavy.
Really? Like that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
This was in your house or just as like a teenager out there living your life?
No, like I feel like that I grew up that was kind of like definitely around.
That existed as like
Yeah.
a dessert for everyone.
Like I always had ice cream and cookies and shit in my house for the most part, but
Yeah.
at least once a month, Deep and Delicious would show up.
Okay, hold up though.
Like the vanilla sprinkle
Like sitting here fucking
icing.
talking about hot dogs like we're on the moon. We really should have been talking about this whole cake thing.
What about it?
McCain, the McCain cake. I didn't know you can only find it in Canada.
Oh,
Those
so
commercials
we're
I
talking
saw,
to like 6 people.
those
right
commercials I saw, like that was just a Canadian thing when they were loving that cake.
McCain's
Okay,
McCain's Canadian.
you can only find it in Canada and the Middle East.
now. Oh
That's
shit!
crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, and then this guy, let's make this all.
He's like,
up.
react,
Everything here.
please, please clap.
Oh.
No, I'm still like take a second to fucking let this soak in, bro. Take a second. Okay. So this guy went there. Yeah, he was talking real shit about the cake and the prices from the year 2023 to 2024. Then he goes, he said, fly me out to Calgary, Ontario, wherever you make these cakes, and I'll do it how it's made. And they gave him an exclusive little tour. They're like, we don't let people film in here. We usually take their phones. They let him film. He was like, it was wild. I made sure. I was like, nobody ever filmed here. First person to film there.
I got the guy's
for
name
many
right. too.
For
That's
many
off the dome.
Maritimers, the desert, the desert, the dessert's a childhood favorite. He said it's just popular. But anyways, I want to know, like, so now he flipped it on it. He's all about like, you think he got paid or something?
For sure.
Everything. It's just that we're making all this up. But you think he got product? Like maybe
think
they're
so.
like, we'll send you a cake every week.
I feel like he got paid.
$8 a week. Like, I don't think that's it.
I got a question. If they're sending you the cake a week,
Mhm.
at what point are you overwhelmed? No, not even a cake a week. What if you get two
Next
cakes
week,
a
I'm
week?
overwhelmed.
2 cakes a week. 4 weeks. I'm like,
I have to be
I
selling.
need this
I have
to
to be-
stop.
I'm selling them out the back of my trunk at the local park for $4.
I'm throwing them off the roof of tall buildings.
That's stupid.
I'm
Do you wanna
giving
get
them
paid?
to Amir, and he's eating every single one of them.
Yeah,
No, that's
Amir's
true,
gonna
yeah.
cut them up into small cubes and freeze them individually wrapped.
And he's gonna make it in a lasagna alone. I'm posting on Instagram at 4
And he's gonna
a.m.
be like,
with, a
"These are
blank camera."
Amir's energy balls."
I know what I'm doing. I'm posting up the nearest cannabis shop.
Cannabis.
I wait a couple months and I got a whole stock, and I'm slanging them.
That's crazy.
That's a good move, don't you think?
It's crazy.
Maybe
Get a
go to
booth at, like,
Tam
That's-
Tam.
and every
That's
convention
like
that
the,
comes into town, get a booth at like Comic Con. Just be like, cakes, $2.
That's like the Girl Scout.
50% off is a good deal.
Girl Scouts were doing that outside of dispensaries for a while,
So that's
selling the
smart.
cookies.
That's
yeah,
good business strategy right there. I gotta say, middle of the cake, very cold, almost frozen
You
a
like
little
that?
bit.
That's
really,
good, no?
Really good. Like it's now.
you like
I
now
was
it's a
almost
challenge.
Pissing me off, bro.
Like I was almost done eating. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Now it's tasting better.
Yeah,
again.
it looks so good.
Yeah, dude.
So I got the Trader Joe's, the pink and white cookies. Donnie picked them up for me. And every time I'm about to eat them, I'm like, I know these are better than I think they are, because I always think that. And then I have them and I'm like, man, they always surpass my expectations. And I always have the highest expectations. It's such an S tier snack. It's so crazy. The pink and white cookies, little circle ones with the sprinkles at Trader Joe's, so fire. They look like they would be so boring. They look
No,
like
I
they
mean,
would
like,
be
first of all,
a
they're
boring-
shortbread.
So
So
it just looks like it would be boring. It looks like it's not hype. Like it looks old. It looks like some old person's home. Like it's not
definitely
you know,
modeled after a granny cookie.
Yeah. Modeled after a granny cookie. I'm all about that granny nookie. Call up your bookie. Anyways, that's stupid. But they're fire, and it's an S tier snack, and their peanut butter cups at Trader Joe's is also an S tier snack.
The milk chocolate peanut butter
And
cup.
that's crazy. That's crazy though. Trader Joe's has some crazy snacks.
They do, but
Hi-
they also have metal in some of their products.
Yeah. That's
okay,
You know,
though. Yeah.
shout out to microplastics,
In the
forever
soup- in the soup
chemicals, and
dumplings.
lead.
Yeah. No. They actually had pieces like foreign objects in there.
The thing is, Trader Joe's doesn't make a goddamn thing, right? They kind of go to different companies that are already making their own food OEMs, as it were, and ask them to fucking make the brands like of the
Yeah, but I
recipes.
don't give a
that
shit
they
about
have.
all that, dude. I'm like,
I'm just saying. So
I'm
Trader
like,
Joe's did not put that metal in there.
Yeah, but
some
someone
other
in
fucking
marketing had to think about
Neither
it.
did I.
some contracted out fucking
That's fine.
dick liquor did that.
Nothing wrong with doing that if
Yeah.
that's a thing someone wants to do.
Why do you think phones are designed in
Shout out
California
to
and
Kong
made in
Dong.
China? Come on, bro.
Shout out to the King of Ding.
King of Ding, who licked the
King
dick.
of Ding, Ding.
You guys can come up with any. I gave you. I tried to give you 2 decent names to start, and you guys are bringing more. Come on.
I told you, dude. I like ICEE.
Ooh, you do.
Icy
like
what?
This,
You know
this one I
Icy?
saw for you. Yeah, I saw this. I know you like this.
ICEEs?
I know you like ices. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we went to Dairy Queen and got ice cream and an icy. I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Oh no, that's different. That's a slushy.
Okay,
It's a
but
slush.
I'm just gonna like. I feel like
So
if
what's an
icy was
icy?
there, you would've done
What's
it.
an icy right now?
Like a
Are we
You know
talking-
what ICEE? No, ICEE's that they have the red flavor and the blue flavor only.
That's not
Right.
slush puppies.
No, slush
No, slush
puppies.
puppy
They can
has
have a
many
couple of. Yeah,
flavors.
you can get a grape slush puppy.
What's the consistency? Is it like a Slurpee vibe, or it's
ICEE's even more its own thing, closer to a Slurpee, but more dense, and it's like a carbonated hit. It's red or blue. It's a
That
bit
sounds
fluffier.
good. Okay, yeah.
You've
Yeah,
had an
so-
ICEE.
I have.
Like in the USA, you can get it at like some movie theaters. Even it's the one with the one. It was the first one that had that dome cup.
That's a
top.
big, that
Yo.
You know what I'm talking about?
Got
You
that
don't know
dome
ICEE?
piece.
I know it
You
by
don't know
like by
Icy?
seeing it, but I've never had it. I've only had Slurpees. I'm straight Canadian. I haven't.
Yeah, I've only had.
I don't know if
slush
you're straight
puppies.
Canadian, brother. The amount of times you're talking about the Kong and Dong over here,
Ugh.
Donnie. If you go behind there and you go into the freezer, there's ICEEs in there. Not like, I mean, it's obviously a special push pop version, but the logo and stuff. Come here and present it to Lynch.
Don't you,
You too.
fuck with me.
You too. It'll get your memory going a little bit.
I think I ate too much cake.
Yeah, you definitely did. And
Okay.
that's which you're gonna do it again.
I know. I'm looking at it right now, and it's fucking me up because I want more, but I know that that's going to be pain.
If I got that cake, I would know that it's lasting 2 days. Dude, you know what we got in my house here right now?
No,
A
What?
fucking box of Krispy Kreme.
that's crazy.
You know what's crazy though? Like, donuts are not my weakness, but people love Krispy Kreme so much that when I see them, I'm like, okay, I'll do it because people love it.
So I'm going to say this about the Krispy. My experience with Krispy Kreme is that if you are American, you won't quite understand this, but when Krispy Kreme showed up in Canada, the level of hype around it was so big that I remember
People went
being
crazy.
where I lived. The Krispy Kreme was like an hour away. It was like in the suburbs somewhere, not where I lived. And I remember we rolled up a significant amount. This is like a significant amount of blunts, like just a lot.
Okay.
Why are you trying to make your Krispy Kreme story sound so gangster? You
It
know?
actually was one of the most
Like we
gangster
pulled
moves
up
ever.
deep, each one of
We
us
actually
with a
hotboxed
blunt,
the
like
whole
we're about
way.
to get these glazed
That's
donuts, guys.
Facts. You're speaking. You actually read my mind. That's exactly what I was going to say. We rolled up. We each ordered a dozen Krispy Kremes each, and we all got a soda pop with it, like a Diet Coke.
A soda
shit.
pop.
We sat in the car.
A soda pop.
And we all just faced the entire dozen each, and I felt really fucked up after that. I didn't eat Krispy Kreme.
How
for a
long
really
did it
time.
last with you though? Like, did you have it like you
No, we
were
all
there
ate
like
it, no.
noon and you still had it
No.
6 p.m. or
Remember
everyone murked one
No.
by one a dozen.
By the time
straight?
we got home, we had
you had like
smoked.
2 left or
No,
something.
we ate it all. Shout out to my boy Killa. It was good.
Shout out to his family. Shout out to ICEE, the red ones.
Shout out to
Donnie's-
the
Oh,
banana
why you
split.
He's slurping it down like he's fucking
Yeah, you got
an
Icy's
astronaut on the
loose?
moon with a glizzy in his hand.
You got ices in your fridge like that? What's up with that? Why do you
Just
got that?
some crazy shit.
Why do you have that though? Where's that come from? But you're talking about icy because icy. There's a rumor that icy is dropping a serious flavor, and I don't even believe it. Really,
Who started the rumor? Icy?
the internet.
ICEE. I hardly
Based
know
on what
he.
evidence?
Fuck, dude. What's crazy about this icy Froot Loops flavor? I'm gonna tell you something, by the way. Couple things. Number one, putting it here on the sheet and putting copper drop.
It's a new segment. That's our new segment. Yeah, copper drop.
That's so funny. We're like a hip hop Instagram site captioning. Like,
It's all a joke. Everything. Just everyone knows this is all just we're all joking.
We're a queer eye for the fat guy.
Like no one does. No other podcast is doing 20 minutes on the Queen of Wien Glizzy council. There's no. You won't find that kind of content anywhere else. This is only for the most dedicated of videos.
Well, what's crazy about
This is only for the Dusty boys, the Dusters.
Shout out to my Dusty boys.
Shout out to the Dust Bunnies.
Yeah, the Dusters.
The Dust Bunnies. Dust Bunnies are strong.
Yeah.
The Froot Loops Iceee. What's crazy about this? I didn't even see this. Swear to God, I didn't even scroll down and see this Iceee story. Well,
Oh,
I was
really?
like, I like Icees. Yeah, I was literally.
No, come on.
I know. I swear, I was on some like I like turtles shit.
Oh, really?
I was just like, I like Icees.
No, you didn't.
I was throwing something out there. I don't know how it came in my
Apparently,
mind.
We are like this. Is
And I had Icees on me. Yeah, dude. Like we're reading
82
like, we're
episodes
reading
deep. We're
fucking-
just connected, bro. That's
It's
Yo,
like
I keep
Tron.
that
It's like
icy
it's like
on
Tron.
me, bro.
It's the movie Tron, and we're both like on the bikes, and we're
Yeah.
both going straight so fast. We're so fucking straight, dude.
Yeah.
Look at us.
straightest ever eating Fruit
Yeah.
Loops. That's
Fruit
not
Loop
so
Iceee.
straight.
What's crazy about this Fruit Loop Iceee is, first of all,
It's gonna be hype. That's a
Like-
cop for me.
Yeah,
but
100%.
what's crazy about it is like Iceee does red or blue. I never even seen another Iceee flavor personally.
Mm.
I'm sure they've done stuff before. This can't be the first one, but I've never seen another Iceee flavor other
So
than red or blue.
Fruit Loop is red adjacent in terms of like its overall flavor profile. If you put that on a comparable product, it
Grape
skews,
Fruit Loop
it
hits real
skews
hard.
red.
Though. Grape Fruit Loop is like a real powerful Fruit Loop.
Well, that's.
How do you feel about that? What I just told you, bro?
I don't.
Sucking down
You know what I was
that
thinking?
Icy.
You said that to
Yeah,
me.
look at this guy sucking
no.
down that Iceee.
You said that- you
thinking
said
about
that-
a purple Fruit Loop.
You said it to me.
I can't talk because it's so cold.
all I thought is that they all taste the same. I didn't realize they're different flavors. That's how
Yeah, they all
long-
taste like milk.
Yeah, it's like sweetness and milk. But
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a cop. I'll have it. I'll eat it for sure.
It's true. I've never ever picked up like
No,
a
but, like-
Lucky Charm marshmallow and been like, the rainbow tastes different from
Yeah.
the pot of gold.
Does
Like,
it
not
though?
even.
I feel like I have like.
Dude, I don't give a
one
shit,
at
bro.
time.
They're all getting mashed up like a million in
That's
my
it.
mouth.
And that's
at a
why I'm
time.
saying.
Like,
That's
Dude,
why
like
I'm
I'm
saying.
buying
those boxes,
at my
bro.
house, I want to get those Japanese soup spoons. Like I'm done with this white man
Yeah.
soup bullshit. Like I want it. Fuck,
for sure.
put a
I
million-
agree.
I want like 80. Don't do that.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you're-
I want 80. I want 80 Fruit Loops in my mouth at a time. Pause. Sausage. Pause.
The sausage pause.
Sausage pause.
How about this other copper drop I put here? How about the Lay's?
Guys, oh, by the way, guys,
sure.
let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comment section. We got the Icy Fruit Loop Copper Drop. We got this other Copper Drop. It's the Lay's Wild Cherry Pepsi flavor.
This is made for me because I've been on this huge allegations by you against me.
Bayou.
And I like to I'm eating and drinking my soda at the same time. This is exactly what I need. I need this chip,
Yeah.
right?
You think
Yeah.
you'll slow down on the sip if you have a soda chip?
One of the top comments here on this post on the Instagram is definitely as a child, I used to dip my chips in my Pepsi.
Mmm.
And another person said,
Brutal.
Lay's, can you stop getting wild with chips and get wild with me? And it has the most likes. It has 740 likes.
So they paid for that. That's fake.
Who paid for that? Why would they say that?
They got engagement.
That's a bot?
yeah, for sure. That sounds like Pepsi wrote that.
Bro,
comment.
that's North Korea's.
That's like
comment.
head of marketing wrote that.
This is
That was the Queen of Wien, bro. She's on the
this
take.
is an old account.
That's
This
why
is
she
the,
retired, because
they
she's a
keep an old
fucking-
account here.
She's on the take nowadays.
You don't
They
think
posted
Pepsi?
a
You don't think
picture
Pepsi
of
has the
Tyler,
budget?
the
You don't think they have the
creator.
budget? They don't think Pepsi and Lay's has the budget to make sure that they can do what
They just have like loose Instagram accounts
For sure,
with
they
like
got all-
Markiplier memes.
100%. They got that.
There's a
You don't
lot
think
of
they have
Epstein
engagement
didn't-
farms?
There's a
They
lot
got
of
the-
Epstein didn't kill himself stuff here.
Well, that's not them. That's
No, it's not there. That's not
That's
there.
not
I'm joking.
them,
I
no.
was lying about that,
Bro,
part.
But
that's-
this flavor is
That's
they're
the
just.
Israeli propaganda.
You think this is a cop or a drop for you?
It's a cop, 100%, dude. I've had every chips on site. I'm always down to get crazy.
Yeah, like once.
If you gave me a chip that was like Sour Patch Kids,
Hmm.
I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, any chip once.
I'd rather
gummies,
Oreo
the chip,
I'd rather Oreo potato chips over
I think they made
potato
those.
chip Oreo over potato chip Oreo.
But the chip is a chip or is the chip covered in chocolate?
It's an Oreo chip.
So it's a chocolate.
It's
Like-
basically Oreo cookies, like
Oreo.
thin and broken up. No.
I got another copper drop for you. So we're all in on both products so far. How about Powerade
Okay.
Sour? Sourade.
I don't give
I'm
a
out.
shit. So,
I'm out.
like copper drop is like it's too active of a thing like to cop it. Like, am I gonna like this Froot Loop Iceee? If I'm there and I see it,
getting
that's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm still gonna get a red one. The Iceee is rare, and I told you how much I love an Iceee.
Mm-hmm.
I might even get a blue one. I'd be mad if I got a Froot Loop Iceee and it wasn't the type as red or blue, which I know are great and are always a treat.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've
And
done
this
that
wild
to
cherry
myself.
Pepsi, I'll do it because I'm like, this is never gonna be on the shelf again for the rest of my life. Let's just see what's up.
Yeah.
Plus, I can give it to Amir and he'll eat it all.
Yeah, I tried to
Powerade Sour. This is
That's
like,
there
what,
first.
dude? I bet you're not sour enough. If you told me, like, if it was called Powerade fucking sour and they had balls, I would buy that shit. I'd be like, dude, you try the Powerade fucking sour?
Fuck.
That's literally, it's called Powerade fucking sour, bro.
Yo, and
What
it's
you talking
fucking sour, bro.
Are you a Gatorade or Powerade guy?
Gatorade?
I'm a prime dime.
I'm kind of neither, but
But if you're at
I
the
would
store,
go-
are you?
if
Are you
I'm at
like,
the
you don't
store,
care,
I'm-
you'll take
I'm-
either or. Like I'll pick Gatorade always.
if they're both there, I'm taking Gatorade.
Gatorade.
It's not even, it never even happens that I'm like, Gatorade or Powerade. Powerade's never been considered since I was like 9.
Remember Real Sport?
No, all sport.
The show?
All Sport.
All sport
Thank
was
you.
like, it was carbonated Gatorade.
Yeah.
And it was in a Gatorade bottle, but it was like carbonated.
Here's what I find funny about these drinks like this that are like it's kind of like
Unless
the
you
power bar
laugh,
back
then.
in the day. Haha. What's funny is that
Hey, yo.
the Gatorade was formulated to be quote unquote like healthy or good for you, you know. And then I was in the store like the other week.
Is that a direct quote, or
I was in the
is that
store.
you just insinuating it's not true?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not true. It's not. Okay, you know why it's not true? Because
Someone
why-
must have said that at one point. I'm
Do you
sure.
want to know why it's not true?
What?
I know why.
Because of the sugars.
Because they sell like natural versions.
Red Dye
now.
Niners.
They're like, here's a natural version. It's
Oh.
like, bro, you've
What
been
kind of
pushing
diet
Gatorade
did you
to
just
me.
feed me?
You've been pushing Gatorade to me my whole life and telling me how good it is for you. You have all these athletes like they're classic commercials. It's like, oh, this is great for you. You
Space
gotta
Jam,
get-
bro.
Yeah, you got to. Well, don't talk about that right now, actually. But yeah, the
What?
Vitaly caught one of the producers on his stream trying to hook up with a 15-year-old. That's
Oh,
Space Jam?
was that,
The new Space Jam?
no, the old Space Jam.
that was one of the producers, the guy that got knocked out?
No, he didn't get knocked out. He ran to his building, but he ended up. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that it's like him and Bradley Martin, and they're talking to this guy, and like he's one of the. He produced a bunch of movies for Disney actually, and he's trying to do it with a 15-year-old girl, and he's like some old dude.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, continue. Anyways,
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Gatorade. I think they've been pushing. How long? Like Gatorade, did you think it was healthy for you? Like it was good for you, right?
no. Oh,
No.
well, yeah. I was
Back
I
in
never.
the 90s. Back in the 90s.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was
it's wrong
okay.
about
Like
everything.
it was like, yeah, sport drink.
the only
It
thing
for
that was healthy
sports.
was like chips with Olestra in my
Like my
brain, or
parents-
something that said Weight Watchers.
Yeah, my
on it.
parents would give it to me. Like my parents who are the healthiest people I know would be like, "Oh, you can have Gatorade, sure." And now they're pushing like Gatorade natural.
They thought they were so right with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
funny.
It's
They
like-
got.
But they're really they sell these other products now that are like it's like natural Gatorade. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is this other Gatorade you've been selling me this whole time? Now I got
natural Gatorade.
now you got a
probably
more
like
advanced
stevia.
Gatorade. It's like, oh, this is better Gatorade now. It's healthier Gatorade, in quotations, Donnie, for you. They're just fucking. It's
That's
just
dirty.
I felt duped.
That's dirty because it's just making the other Gatorade look bad
right
now. Yeah.
Well, you ever hear that? You ever hear that Seinfeld bit? That Seinfeld bit about extra strength Tylenol and Advil and stuff.
No.
He's like, why don't you just give us the best you got right away? Don't give it like normal and then extra. Everybody
yeah.
wants the extra. Just give us the good shit. Like, make
Yeah.
it strong.
Well,
Yeah.
Panera was giving a little too much of that good shit, apparently.
Yeah, Panera. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Jerry
People-
Seinfeld's so angry these days. Every time I see him in the news, he's like mad about some shit.
Yeah, someone's bothering him.
There's this live show on Netflix that's
Mm-hmm.
like they're doing this thing. Everyone's in LA and it's a comedy show every night. hosted by John Mulaney, and it's like it's like a weird show because it's live on Netflix every night this week because there's all these comics in LA, and
they roasted Tom
crazy.
Brady.
They had no, they didn't. That's something else. They
Had
had
it was live too though.
They had yesterday or the other day, like Stavros, Jerry Seinfeld, Ray J, and like a guy who's like specializes in like coyote wildlife in LA. It was just like weird.
What's his name?
But fun. I don't know, but it was fun and weird because it's like Netflix doesn't have appointment television lockdown at all. That's like one thing that HBO does have. People are like, when HBO's hitting, it's like, yo, Game of Thrones or Succession
10 o'clock,
blows up on Twitter every time. You get to trend on Twitter every week if your show's hitting. And Netflix doesn't have that because it doesn't have that specified thing. But they have obviously the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul thing coming up. They're doing this John Mulaney thing. And it's interesting because it's like weird. There's weird, awkward live things, but it's on Netflix. There's so much money.
Right.
It's like you're watching like Jerry Seinfeld, like kind of bomb, and it's, you know, and also then the roast was 3 hours long. Will Ferrell, who's so hilarious, comes out as Ron Burgundy, which I imagine that is his biggest character to be, but it's like weird. It's like someone else wrote it or something, and it's this long Ron Burgundy bit. Tony Hinchcliffe, like
oh my god,
Bert Kreischer. You saw that joke?
Yeah, I saw Tony Hinchcliffe.
He was like, you look like Tiger King and Liver King,
ate Burger King,
and had a liver that looked like Martin Luther King.
The King got beat up by Rodney King.
Rodney King. Yeah. And Nikki Glaser was hilarious. But there was
good.
like weird stuff. Like Ben Affleck came out, and it was like the whole thing. It was just really long. Like 3 hours is really long. I was like, man, if you're there, like, is there a waitress gonna come and like take an order at some point? You're there for 3 hours.
Yeah, and it's like
how much people love football. Like they need more. Like anytime.
No, but it's long for an
football's worth it.
For sure, but it's long for an experimental thing like this live on Netflix. You're like, whoa, you're going straight for the fucking.
But hear me out. But that's what's interesting also is, so it's like the target of the roast is, you know, someone obviously deserving of a roast, and it's great and all that, but like he looked uncomfortable the whole time, looked weird. It looked like he was kind of like, oh damn, people are going to be mean to me all night, and. It was, I feel like once, you know, these incredible accolades of this person can be summed up in a couple of sentences. A lot of the jokes don't get to go. There's not much, you know, it doesn't go. It was just it was weird. The whole thing was weird. There's a couple funny parts though. But I was just thinking about how crazy Netflix is doing all this appointment television, and I'm down with it. But what's missing is, like, I want there to be a chat of some sort. Can you imagine like watching a live show and you can turn on like a comments and like, or chat and just see it going that first time and it disappears?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Netflix wants to see that chat.
No. That's not good for their advertisers.
They don't want us to see it, but they would love it.
They don't want that.
They love their analytics, their live analytics. They have like 40 thumbnails for every movie, and I'll see it.
No, I'm saying that chat, like it's like that, like just like you said, you made that joke about Epstein. It's like that's what the chat will be.
Yeah,
that's what they get.
Yeah, well, it's so easy. They have so much money that they would be able to like moderate a chat live the entire time. Like they would be able to have like literally like 50 people there and just have it delayed enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, not that they would do it, but they have a video games on Netflix now that you play with your remote control. So like this whole retention thing and like engagement thing on Netflix is just really interesting. Like it's weird. Like Jake Paul boxing Mike Tyson live on Netflix. That's a fucking bizarre sentence.
Are they wearing headgear?
No.
Yeah,
but there's rules. I think Mike Tyson's not allowed to punch him in the head. I think I heard that. Did you hear that?
I didn't.
That sounds ridiculous. What do you think? Like, I haven't been tracking this at all. Like, what's the attitude going into it? What's their dynamic?
Jake Paul's is the heavy favorite.
Yeah.
Mike's pushing 60.
I don't
He's
care.
He's over 60, isn't he?
Like, I'm not a gambling man, but every time I hear it, I'm like, am I going to be like, why didn't I bet on that? Why don't I do that?
I last I heard is that people were saying like usually they do these things as like exhibitions, not real fights, and apparently this is going to be a sanctioned fight.
What do you mean?
You know, normally like Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, it's an exhibition. It doesn't count against your record.
Yeah.
It's not like an official thing, really. It's an exhibition, and in this case, pardon me. In this case, I believe it's going to be a real sanctioned fight, like a real fight, not an exhibition.
Which means like they're going to fight for it too.
Yeah, I think they're really boxing. It's not going to be, I mean, who knows what the like wink wink is all about, but.
No, I don't
mean,
think like that. I'm just saying exhibition wise, you might have a guy backing up. Like, remember when Harley was fighting whatever the fuck his name was, Game Grumps?
We don't talk about that.
But
Talk
I'm,
about that
oh, that
one.
one,
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
right,
I'm
yeah.
just saying. Like, you backed him up at one point, and you kind of like waited to see if he was chill because like it's exhibition here. But when it's not
But
exhibition,
that's attitude
No,
is
that's
why
like-
I lost the next one.
Yeah, that's
They dropped the gloves from 16 ounce to 14 ounce. Tyson was down with 12 or 10. 2-minute
Yeah.
rounds.
for yes.
The fight being sanctioned as a professional bout makes it real, makes it super real, makes it war, says Jake Paul. What the fuck? That's crazy.
yeah.
Right. So
So like what? You wouldn't bet on this if you had to bet. If someone put a gun put a gun in your mouth and made you suck it, like you were an
I'm
astronaut
always
on the
gonna
moon
bet
with a
on
hot dog.
Tyson. I'm always
Jake Paul
betting
is
on
walking
Tyson.
around just 230 pounds right now. Is so sick. Like he'll fuck you up, Lynch. Jake Paul, 230 pounds. Jake Paul. Oh my god.
Only you have to
That's
fight him,
heavy.
Lynch.
I don't believe that. He's no way he's 230.
Did see a video of him and he was looking very thick.
230 is very
It's
big.
fucking
What is he? Is he not even 6 feet?
No, I don't think so.
230 is rather large for someone that height if he's not carrying a lot of fat.
Dude, you have to go box Mike Tyson. Like you should.
There's no way
Mike
he's
was
under
always-
6 feet.
Mike's
and
like
he's
the lightest guy out.
230,
Mike was like the lightest heavyweight out there. I mean, Mike was,
and he was like,
He's gonna try and
230,
be-
no?
He's gonna try and be 220. His plan is hitting 240 in
I guess
camp,
that makes sense.
and then being 220.
220 seems reasonable, but like you got to be able to move. Like the thing about Mike, you assume that his
Yo, is
movement.
Jake Paul gonna fuck up Mike Tyson? What's crazier? Jake Paul fucks up Mike Tyson, or Mike Tyson fucks up Jake Paul?
Jake Paul's
Which
6'1".
one's crazier?
Mike Tyson fucking Jake Paul up would be, I think, like what everyone is paying for. That's what they want. That's what everyone wants to see.
Yeah, but secretly, Jake Paul fucking up Mike Tyson is like, dude, now he's like,
There's
he's
no
on a
winning in
level.
that,
Dude, he's
really.
on a level.
No, I don't think so.
What? What do you mean? What are
There
you saying?
are-
What are you saying?
like-
What are you saying? I don't think so too.
There's videos of Mike walking around with a cane.
Dude,
Like,
we're not.
you know.
We don't even have to debate that because I want to bet money on Mike Tyson.
Mm,
But if Jake Paul, which is entirely possible in all outcomes in the universe,
mhm.
if Jake Paul fucks up Mike Tyson immediately, that's a crazy.
For me, this is kind of a bad fight for Jake Paul. Like, because if he wins, everyone's like, oh, well, Tyson's so old. And if he loses, it's like, oh, man, you got beat up by an old man. Like, I don't know.
No,
I don't see
I
this as a
think no
great
matter
fight.
what, you're like, dude, I beat up. No one wants to fight Mike Tyson today.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're a boxer, like a great boxer,
Right.
no one wants to fight Mike Tyson right now because he's
I don't.
old. Yeah.
Jake does.
If you wanted to fight me in Creator Clash 3, I would do it 100%.
Me?
I'd be so scared.
Me versus
No,
you?
if Mike Tyson.
Well,
if Mike
I think
Tyson
like
wanted-
he's obviously still gonna have the power. I just think that if Jake is training to, that's why the weight surprises me that he's so heavy. I think like if you're, like I feel like Mike's gonna be limited like mobility wise. Like how he's almost 60. I think he's like 58.
2-minute rounds, like, and this is a
It was
guy
supposed to be
known
3 minutes. I think they cut it. to
Yeah,
six.
Have you seen
but this is a
videos,
guy known
though?
for
Like, Tyson's moving, man. He's punching.
Yeah, I thought Jake Paul looked great also, but I thought Mike Tyson looked like deep, like Jake Paul looks like Like I'm looking at him, and it's like one thing. Mike Tyson looks like he lived boxing. Like he literally does look like that, the way he's doing it and moving. But I only see short clips.
Yeah.
But then this is 2 minutes, and this is a guy who's known for explosive rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a guy who drags it out. 2 minutes doesn't really help you when you're fighting him.
They're achieving the goal here because obviously Mike in his prime would absolutely fucking destroy him. But you put in the old Mike Tyson and a younger guy who's like been boxing, and it is hard to say because you just don't know like what the age, like what version are you going to get? You're obviously not getting prime or 30 or whatever age Mike. You're getting a version of him, but he still punches fucking hard, and you are only seeing very short clips. Like that's why like you only see him do like a flurry of punches. Yeah, it may only take that, but
it's like Jake Paul is going to punch Mike Tyson in the face as hard as he can. And then what's Mike Tyson
I don't know how
do?
you go and fight without actually fighting. Like this whole people.
You can't. And even if you did that, even if it was that way, Mike Tyson, like I feel like exactly.
He's like, nah,
like, what?
Yeah. He's like the number one wild card in history. Like
exactly.
There's no other more
no
wild
matter
card
what,
than Mike. I mean,
no matter what, like
he bit a guy's ear. Like, I mean, come on. This is like he said he was gonna like the things he's said, the things he's done,
or in interviews where he's like,
I do want to say something on it. I do want to say something. Like, shout out to Jake Paul. He's done so many things that he's decided to do and chose to do and all that. But the people made him do this. Even though it was all his decision, he came to it and whatever. Like, this is a guy who really has something to prove.
Are you saying he's the people's champ?
I'm just saying, like, we made him do this, all the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this is a guy who's motivated to be like, what's up? And now you know. And just going in the ring with Mike Tyson is it's just Jake Paul boxing Mike Tyson live on my birthday on Netflix.
What's crazy is it is crazy because it's also going to do like the biggest number ever.
Yeah, because you don't pay.
There's no payment, right? So like, there's hundreds of millions of people who are subscribed.
Crazy, bro. They can't wait to drop that number.
It's like there's no better exposure than this. It's going to be something absurd. It's going to be
Netflix got money, bro.
How many people are checking into this fight? Because you get the older generation.
What's fucking 100 million billion, bro?
Well, it's only 200 million or something subscribers to Netflix. I think.
Dude, why are you pocket watching Netflix like that? You're so suspect, bro.
I'm just out here.
So suspect, broski.
Listen, Conga Dong.
Hey, the kink a dink.
Actually, I mentioned the Conga Dong to my father-in-law. He said he should be the Whiz of Jizz. I was like, what? The Whiz of Jizz? I was like, I don't know. That's crazy. The Whiz of Jizz is like that. You're definitely doing stuffed hot dogs at that point. It's definitely some cheesy dogs.
Yeah.
The Whiz of Jizz, you only represent the versions of hot dogs that have cheese inside of them. That's it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Tell your father-in-law I'm the fucking crumb of cum.
The crumb of cum.
I'm the crumb of I'm a crumb of cum. I'm a little crumb of cum. Anyways, listen, guys, thanks for listening. Double dusted strong and wrong hot dog talk with your boy Donnie Duckett's Big
featuring
Lynch
a bag of burgers.
And me, a bag of burgers.
A grown bag.
Leave us a review. What? What did I say?
Leave us a review.
I said that? It came out properly?
Is that what you wanted to say?
I wanted to.
Leave us a review on iTunes or
I don't know
Spotify.
if I said that, though. I think I said it wrong, but damn, anyway.
Strong and wrong.
Hey, take care, y'all. Trust no one except us.